Good afternoon. If you've just joined us, you're an eNCA and I'm Fundo Mabalani. Now, let's go to the Free State, ruling party's stronghold. So far, over half of the votes have been counted. Our reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones is in Bloemfontein and joins us now. Pule, we understand exactly now 61% of the votes have been captured, and we know that in the Free State, the ANC is quite comfortable under the leadership of Mxolisi.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. And what we understand is that the numbers also are quite interesting here, what we're seeing with the political civic organizations. I'm just going to ask my colleague, Tam Samuel, to pan to my right and side, show you the board. And what we're seeing now is that the Sistoteng Service for Delivery Forum is actually sitting at number 5, just under Freedom Front Plus. Very comfortable there, winning some of those numbers in the awards provincially. But we also know that we're expecting much more from MAP 16 in Qwaqwa. These are some of the councillors who have been suspended from the ANC and decided to form their own political group, but of course it isn't going quite well for them, followed by the Forum for Service Delivery also there, who we do know were one of the key kingmakers in the municipality in the Free State, where they were colluding with the SACP and of course one of the other political parties there, such as the ANC as well. But it looks quite interesting for now. The DA comfortably sitting at number 2, followed by the EFF. But joining me now is, of course, the provincial task team convener, Mxolisi, who's going to be giving us more of an update as to how they're feeling right now, because he's representing the ANC. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, you know, the fielding of the mayoral candidacy position in Mangaung was met with backlash, Sionzana, before, but it seems as though the numbers are speaking for itself and you're comfortably seating at number 1. What can you tell us for now? How do you feel?
Well, so far so good. What I can tell you is that the people have spoken and the ANC has to listen. And that is the message that we've been sending out, relating to our people, that we know we did not do what we should have done. And we failed to some extent to provide services to our people. It was all about services, and our people have actually sent a message to the ANC, and it is for the ANC to look at the numbers immediately thereafter and correct the situation and make sure that we never find ourselves in the situation again.
You have faced the tough task in terms of bringing the ANC together in this province as well, and this also comes at a moment before the suspended SG will be appearing before court tomorrow on his birthday. Have you tried, and would you say that you've now come to a point whereby those infights in the party have been halted and that service delivery can continue in most of these ailing municipalities in the Free State?
The experiences we acquired during this process, during this time, are very valuable in the sense that, we came together as a team and we fought a good fight under the circumstances and the conditions that we faced, and especially with the water cuts that we experienced in Machabeng, challenges in Mangaung, Malutapofung, sabotage, infrastructure, all these things, but also our failure as an organization in making sure that we hold those that are deployed in these respective municipalities accountable. And that if you check the report of the Auditor General, moving backward 3 or so years, you will see that had we acted on what the Auditor General pointed out and the transgressions that were identified, and if we had brought people to book, and many people face consequences for what they failed to do, I don't think we would be sitting in the situation where people, have indicated to us that we need to shape up or we ship out.
Mr. Dukwana, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much, sir. There, Mr. Dukwana, convener of the ANC PTT in the province, shedding light about how they need to now be holding, to ensure that they can deliver services and ensure that those who are being held in the wrong side within the ANC are held to account, and it to also ensure that they deliver those services as promised, as they've been campaigning throughout the province, flagged by the president and most of the time. So they believe that there's quite a lot to be done. For now, as it is, they are sitting at that #1 position, and it seems as though they're comfortably sitting there as well.
No, lovely to hear that they have that servant attitude, or it's something that will be instilled. But thank you very much. That's Pule Letshwiti-Jones, who joins us from the Free State.